Don't look for meat prices at the grocery store to go down anytime soon. The USDA Economic Research Service says wholesale beef prices could increase as much as 20% this year. They climbed just over 14% from July to August of this year. And now at the grocery store, that's translated into meat prices rising anywhere from 5.6 to 6.5%. Pork is nearly 13% higher. USDA says prices have been driven up by strong domestic and international demand, labor shortages, supply chain disruptions, and high feed costs. Economist Jason Lusk from Purdue University says consolidation in the meat sector isn't to blame for the increase.
We've certainly seen very strong increases in retail meat prices year over year. Actually, one big category, bacon, for example, if you look back at the start of the pandemic compared to now, bacon prices are between 30 and 40% higher today than they were then. And so some of that is demand driven domestically and some of it is demand driven internationally. So we've been talking about China and they're buying a lot of meat products too. Yes, they're building back their hog herd, but they're buying a lot of meat. So it's been really strong export demand for our meat products. And then all the cost issues we're talking about that come through to the animals, both on the feed side, the labor side, and the packing plant side, that's being reflected in the meat prices too.
Lusk says even with protein prices racing higher at the grocery store, he doesn't expect higher prices to scare away the record domestic demand the U.S. has seen so far this year. Scientists may have uncovered possible clues in preventing bovine respiratory disease, or BRD. Researchers with the Agricultural Research Service taking a closer look at the genetic makeup of 3 groups of bacteria commonly found in animals with BRD. They say it's not uncommon to find all 3 living in the upper respiratory tract of cattle with no signs of BRD, along with good bacteria. But they say when calves' immune systems become weakened by viruses or other factors, these 3 bacteria can multiply and invade the lungs. Their goal is to now target the proteins in the outer membrane of each of these bacterial groups and get an immune response to protect animals from getting sick. Next, they want to expand their study and use the same approach to specifically target additional disease-causing bacteria.